Happy Monday, happy trading. Nothing I'd rather be doing than trading. I tell you what, I tell you what. Let's go to our first trade for the day. First trade was, well, let's first go to see stock with the greatest flow. It wasn't C. Intel, maybe. Merck, nope. Uber, maybe. Intel, Uber, Walmart, Intel, Uber. I'm going to give it to Exxon. Greatest flow are those stocks that we had: Exxon, Intel, Uber. I might give it to Intel. I might give it to Intel actually, just because that actually looks like it went up, not all at once. So let's go Intel, because this just went up all at once. And Uber went up all at once too. But I don't know. So that's flow state. Let's go to our stocks. So let's start with Walmart. What'd we do? First thing we did, we identified the Fab Four. We identified this as a narrow state. We had the Fab Four. It was teetering to opening here to here, here to here. First minute it was like right here. Then it got to right here. We sold. I think we did 3 lots. And then it went down. It came up on us, went further down. Thought we were golden. Went up. And then went further down to about here. We should have got out. We didn't. And it went all the way up on us to right here. We got out. Now, that sucks. It really did. But it was a great reminder on how we should play things in the opening. We had gotten lazy on how we should pick which stocks to filter out, which stocks we were looking at. We were just looking at all 6. We were just looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just picking which ones to go play based upon what we saw. Now we're going back to the original OV method of filtering out the stocks, and that gave us a great selection. Our 2 selections were Uber and Walmart, and if you look at Uber had a great play off the open. So I'm feeling a little bit more confident in that regard. Now, what we should have done, we were looking at other stocks, but what we should have done is should have kept looking at Walmart and waited for the pullback and then hit it right here, because that's where we've gotten good at, because we weren't really doing too good on the first legs. We've been playing really second legs, leg 2s. So now if we can put leg 1 together with leg 2, then we'll have everything put together. That after this leg 2 that it hit, it pretty much kind of stayed dry. Not really. I mean, it went down, but you wouldn't really play it. I guess you could play this off of a 20, but I mean, it's not something I would really suggest you waste your time with. 14. Again, you could have played this one, but I wouldn't really suggest you waste your time with it. And then we were done for the day on this on Walmart. Next stock we played was Exxon. And if we look at Exxon, we saw this in the pre-morning play too, but we thought that this space was rather wide, so we didn't want to play it. If you're looking at it, it was 5-4 here. It's just that we had this, so we were hesitant to put it in our top list to look at, but it went straight up. We probably could have got in here, got in there, rode that up, tried to get out somewhere up here. What we ended up doing is we saw this bar right here, or this tail bar on the 5-minute, and we set the stop right here, and we sold right there, and we got a nice little play to right here. It doesn't look like much, but it was a big play at the time, and we got out. And I was just, we were expecting it to go back up at some point. It went up, and then we didn't expect it to curl back down, but a tail bar is a good sign that it's going to go down, so it's not unexpected that it went down, especially with it being on the 5-minute. And if we keep going, it went all the way back to the 200. Now, lately we've been looking at these. If that's flat and that's crossing over in some regard, not on the crossover, but if these are just close, looking at this, sell, add. What we did is we didn't catch that one, so we tried to catch this crossover on a position of power right there, let it go down, and we didn't. It went up on us, so we got out. It was pretty strong, so we got out before the stop that was like right here. And then this flattish 200, if it's off of here, can be a position to bounce back to where it is. So that's something you could have played. We saw this as an elephant bar right here off of a previous bounce. So we got in right here. We got out pretty quickly right there. But it looks like that could have been played all the way up, maybe to previous resistance or even higher. So it could have tripled what I did on it. It's just how I'm playing it. I need to work on holding. Next play, we saw, again, we were close. These two moving averages were close. And I consider this late, but, this was the play right here, or even triple tail bars right here. But I considered making this a play. Selling, I got out quickly again, but you can see that it went a little bit further down. But it was towards the end of the day, so didn't expect too much out of it. Next stock would be C. On C, Fab 4, narrow state. It got here, but it's a straggler. It went through below and above, so you don't really want to play that. But let's say you did, you could have played it up till here, got out, fell back down, didn't really stop on the 45 degree angle, played it all the way back down. Could have played it off the 200. Wouldn't have been much right there. What we tried to do is we tried to play it off the 45 degree angle on the 20. As soon as it did a green bar takeout of a red bar. But that didn't work, as you can see. Then we did elephant bar, nothing clearing, nothing to the left. Thought we could ride this one out. We got up here, thought we were golden, had the position of power. And then nope, 1, 2. I just decided to get out on 3. Third try, it's a no-go. As you can see, that same kind of situation came up here, and you got a nice takeoff. Wish you would have got that. And then what we thought this was going to be a green bar takeout, and we were just late. So we were going to do the takeout of this one. Didn't work. Got out right there. Then we got in here trying to play the exact same play. Set the stop. And we just got out after this because we were looking at, basically we were like, oh, that's a bull 180. It's just going to go falling down. But little did I know, it went. And that's why I just need to get better at holding my positions. I need to get better at holding the positions. Because that would have been a great trade. Next stock would be Intel. And that one, we just had this. So here's Fab 4. We considered this a narrow state. So we thought it could just go up high. First one's red, second one's green. You could do green takeout, play that up. Buy more here. Get out there. So that would have been a nice whale right there. And then go home, go to the beach. And I'm starting to understand this. Why, Oliver's done it like very early, because after this, it's kind of pointless. Not it's pointless, but you don't really get moves like that anymore, except in the morning. How you could look at this and say, hey, bull 180, play that down. We decide to play this up. We decide to combine this elephant bar. We got out here. Not too sure why we played this. Oh, we did a sell here. We figured the moving averages were close. Do a sell, it was going to break down. And then it just didn't seem to have that off. So we bought and got out. And this would have been a good one. Or this. Or really this. No, maybe not. This. Well, maybe combining these bars right here. I don't know. Or just position of power. Green bar, take out red bar. Back to that, Merck. Merck's a straggler. There's the Fab Four. There's the state. It went all the way from here to above it. You can't expect to get too much higher than that. I mean, you could play it, but you couldn't expect too much out of it. You're going to wait for it. Everything's close. You might get something out of this. Sell. It's going flat now, so it's probably going to curl up and go flat. Nope. Went back down. We're not in it. We're in it at 14:30. Got in it a little early. We thought this was a bull 180 at the time. We were going to try to play it up. Didn't work that way. As you can see, went down. Next one is Uber. So Uber was interesting. bearing it was, let's see, here's the Fab 4. Narrow state, semi-narrow, like medium narrow. It was opening like right here. I was looking at it, I didn't grab it, but as soon as it opened, took off. Would have bought in, went straight up, get out. That's all the trade you needed. And from here, it's pretty flat. I guess you could have done this off the 20. But it's hard to tell. Bull 180. We bought in here. Not 100% all. We tried to sell after this bear. And then this elephant bar. And then we got out here. Then we sold again just because we figured these were getting close. We saw them move like this. We sell, get the second bar, get out right there. So that's what we did today. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Just getting better day by day. Till next time.